What's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Aftermath. It took a little bit longer because the main event of the TNA Genesis just ended. So normally I thought they would have ended as usual, but they didn't. So let's try again. So I'm sorry, it just like cut off some stuff. So I understand if anybody gonna watch this live, I understand, or they don't. They'll just watch the pre-recorded episode, so I understand because this was YouTube's fault for not letting me try to stop the live, and they kept it going for this long. So was there around the 8 hour limit? If y'all watching this, just come to the a little bit over the 8 hour limit, and you can see everything else. So this is crazy. I saw some things from TNA, but the feed I was watching was like messing up. So I'm gonna try to be fairly and rated and graded at the same time. But I love that ending, and Joe Hendry finally getting his justice and finally got the big one. Okay, let me just end the stream. Let's try this again. Sorry, I gotta try this again. Just try to do the So you guys as are watching a pre-recorded episode, looking at the after scenes and stuff like that, which is YouTube's fault. It really is. Okay, live. Let's see, 1:19:25. Come do that later. Okay, let's try this again. So hopefully it won't be no mess ups or anything like that. Like really. Okay, guys. I finally had to end that other live. But had to bring it back this way. So I apologize. As I was saying, for everybody that's watching on Twitch and also people that's watching to the pre-recorded episode of WFSO Aftermath. Um, since I did that WFSO preview about talking about tonight's TNA Genesis, it kept going. After I was about to cut it off, then it just went off on me. So that was kind of weird. And I guess they were still recording ever since then, and finally stopped it and might as well just redo the video again. So yeah, and everybody be able to chat on here. So it's like y'all got anything to say about tonight's Bucks game, or talk about what happened on TNA Genesis, or any developments that I don't know about that's going on in Milwaukee, or like some comic book movies and TV news that I don't have. So just comment and just let me know what's up. And don't ask no personal questions. Please don't. But anyways, um like I said, we're gonna talk about the Bucks game. They beat the 76ers, and that's the end of their 4 game home stretch before they got 1 game on the road. We will talk about that later. Like I said, TNA Genesis, we will talk about that, the results and stuff. Although like in the beginning it was like not working, and it was just like on and off with the feed, but I blame that on the channel that I got it from. So yeah, and I think we got a little bit of probably DC Elseworld news. Of course, if anybody was interested, Harley Quinn did had his season premiere this past Thursday. So y'all get a chance. If y'all like big DC fans, check it out. Anyway, let's talk about this game. I came in like maybe like halfway through the first quarter, then saw everything else, and I don't know. I guess people were worried about, although they was without Joel Embiid and Paul George, that the team was, coming back. So I don't know who was their starting lineup or anything like that. So probably gonna look at this in a bit. And oh, excuse me. Sorry, as y'all can tell, there are still games going on. Well, two of them actually. Got Charlotte and Portland with 2:10 left. Portland's in the lead by 11. No, by 9. I'm sorry, by 9. Then you got the Wizards and Kings. Oh wow! Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Whoever just did that. Um, then you got the like Kings and Wizards. Where's not Wizards, but Kings in the lead, 100-123 with 20 seconds up. So I don't know what they trying to do, but more the merrier. Anyways, like I said, like some people was worrying about that they were kind of slipping. And I know some people jumping the guns and like with some trades and stuff like that. And there's rumors that keep coming out that the Bucks are interested in Bradley Beal. I know some of the fans was like, nope, we don't want him, and I can understand because he hasn't done that much good this year. Hey Carter, hey Albert Grand, I think that's what the name is. Sorry about that. Sorry if I got the name wrong. But what's up Orlando? Um, but like with this game, I don't know if the Bucks had the lead the whole time, but there was a hi Amanda. But yeah, there was like some game, like there was like some stuff like going on that that the Sixers were like coming back a little bit. I think one point in I think it was the first or second quarter, the 76ers had like a 5 point lead. Then they just start coming back. Like they were saying, Giannis was carrying us like most of the game, like the first 3 quarters. Like I say, I didn't see all of the first quarter, so I can't say that. Um, but Damian Lillard did help us in the fourth quarter and just was good. Oh, to my Hawk, happy birthday. And I appreciate that he loved the videos. I did, Amanda. I did shout you out when you said hi. Well, shout out to Amanda. Um, but anyways, like I said, most of the game was good, and I'm glad they ended the 4 game homestand with this win. Um, let's go to the quarter status so we can get on and try watch. Hey Braxton, I think that's how you say your name, right? And thanks for the sub, Amanda. Braxton Henry. Okay, hopefully I got your name right. So I'm sorry about that. Oh, okay, good, good. Um, let's see. Bucks was leading in the first quarter, 21-30, so they was up 30, and I think that's the lowest that Philly has scored. Then you got both of them tied in the second quarter with 29, and that's the lowest that Milwaukee has scored. Then third quarter, of course, they're tied 31 apiece, and that's the highest that Philly has scored. And fourth quarter, like I said, they turned it up. With Philly having 28 to Bucks, the highest score they have in the quarter is 33. Okay, let's look at the team status. So yeah, without Joel Embiid and Paul George, yeah, they had to replace some people. At least with Philadelphia, at least all their starting 5 players had like 10 points or more. But oh yeah, they said Andre Drummond was out, and they didn't play Reggie Jackson either. He probably would have helped the team do something. Yeah, that just sucks. Aragram, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Thanks for the on the subs. And I appreciate y'all thinking this is the best stream. Thank you. Uh, team status, like I said, they only did like an 8-man rotation. 39 to 86 with 45.3%. Thanks, honey. Uh, 16 to 45 with like I said, that's 36% from three. 15 to 22 with 68.2% from the free throw. Oh wow, not that much of an offense. Offensive rebounds. I mean, only five total of 38 rebounds, 26 assists. Not too bad. Four steals, four blocks, and really not that bad turnovers with seven. So yeah, not too bad. Talk about the team status of the Milwaukee Bucks. Um, oh wow, one, two, three, four, five, six. So they went with 11-man rotation. So that's interesting. Um, 43 out of 87 with 49.4% from the field. 14 to 37. Might as well say 38% from three, which is not too bad. Um, well, they showing like the closing segments of the Bulls and Trailblazers game, so I'm kind of watching that. Um, but anyways, 23 or 30 with I would say that's 77% from the free throw. Um, yeah, that is true. Yeah, I am reading the stats from my laptop as well. So if y'all want to like watch the pre-recorded episode of this when you have time after this video, I'm gonna try to put it up there right away. So it might gonna take like maybe 10 to 15 minutes to put it up there. So if you get a chance, check it out. Um, Anyways, like I said, 23 or 30 was 76.7%. Marvel said that's 77% from the free throw. Seven offensive rebounds, although the Bucks could do a little bit better. But they did out rebound the 76ers with 48. And this is good. 31 assists. This is what they needed it. So I'm glad they did that. Sadly, only two steals, three blocks. But I think the right person did have the right amount of blocks. And wow, only six turnovers. That's thanks for the like too, Amanda. Um, Only six turnovers. I'm surprised because normally they'd be creating more and stuff like that. Oh, Giannis didn't even have a turnover, so that's good. Damian Lillard is kind of expected, so we're not surprised on that one. But with Giannis with zero turnovers, that's amazing. Anyway, let's get to the player status with the Philadelphia 76ers, and I apologize if I mess up on some of these names. You got, was it Adam Bona? Because they was thinking that we should get that player. I don't think they will do that. I think the Sixers will keep him. Anyways, got Adam Bona with 10 points, one block, one steal, six rebounds, one offensive rebound, 2 of 6 from the free throw, and 4 of 4 from the field. Tyree Maxey, I think he had the game high as well, but led the team with 37 points, one steal, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 of 3 from the free throw, 6 of 15 from 3, and 14 of 28 from the field. Eric Gordon did start too. Okay, he only had 10 points, 1 block, 6 assists, 1 rebound, 2 of 4 from the free throw, 2 of 6 from 3, and 3 of 8 from the field. Kelly Oubre Jr., I think he was probably the starting small forward, but that's my guess. 19 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 3 of 3 from the free throw, 2 of 5 from 3, and 7 of 14 from the field. So looks like the only player that didn't shoot that bad. Well, then again, Adam Bona didn't shoot that bad either. And Ricky Council the fourth had 13 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 3 of 5 from 3, and 4 of 9 from the field. So he didn't shoot that bad either. Then you got the bench. There's only 2 players that was worth talking about, but they only had like a 8-man rotation. So Pete Nance, and I thought that was Larry Nance Jr. for a second, so I got all confused and stuff like that. Anyways, he had 8 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 2 of 8 from 3 and 3 of 9 from the field. And Justin Edwards with 7 points. Let's see. 5 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound. 1 of 4 from 3 and 3 of 8 from the field. And seems like Kelly Oubre got the biggest plus minus out of them with minus 21. Okay, so let's get to the Bucks. Now, that's the type of start that I like Taurean Prince was getting at. He had 11 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 3 of 5 from 3, and 4 of 8 from the field. Giannis Antetokounmpo had team high with 34 points, 6 assists. That's a little better. 15 rebounds with 3 offensive rebounds, so a double-double for him. 8 of 14 from the free throw. Yeah, just got to get a little bit better on that. And 13 of 17 from the field, which is not too bad. Even Brook Lopez didn't do too bad. 12 points, 2 blocks, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. So it seems like he's trying to average, 7 rebounds. So that's a good start for him. So we just need him to get like a few more at least. But he had 1 offensive rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw, nice. 2 of 3 from 3, not bad. And 4 of 8 from the field. Damian Lillard with 25 points, although he managed to get 25 points out of the what's going on, but we'll get to in a second. 4 turnovers is expected from him, at least like 3. 1 steal, 4 assists. Assists got to be a little bit better too. 5 rebounds, perfect 7 of 7 from the free throw, 4 of 11 from 3. That's gonna be a little bit better, but 7 of 17 from the field. So this free throw was all right. And Andre Jackson Jr., I just don't like when people are just saying like he should not be starting. But since then, I think they had like a big winning record since Andre Jackson Jr. had been starting. So I had to throw the Andre Jackson Jr. haters out of there. Anyways, he had 9 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 of 2 from 3, and 4 or 5 from the field, which is not too bad. But I like that he's doing if he's right there like around the rim and try to take it, he does. So good for him. So at least the starting 5 are doing something. Late 9 points are over. That's good. Bench wise, really not much to talk about except for Chris Middleton and Ryan Rollins. Everybody else looked like they were a little bit of a funk. Well, we can't talk about Stanley Oubre and Chris Livingston. They only play for like a few minutes. But anyways, Chris Middleton led the bench with 13 points, 8 assists, which is pretty good, and 5 rebounds. So kind of like his average in rebounding and assists. Maybe a little bit more in points. Like if he do at least 20 points a game, then probably put him, if they want to put him back in the start lineup, they should do it around that time. But then again, they still trying to manage his minutes. But anyways, 2 for 2 from the free throw, 1 of 4 from 3, and 5 of 10 from the field. And Ryan Rollins, 7 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound with 1 offensive rebound, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 1 of 3 from 3, and 2 of 4 from the field. Yeah, that's very good. Anyways, final score 123 Bucks, 109 Philadelphia. And oh wow, this regular season series with them ain't over yet. So of course the first game of the season for the Bucks, and I think it was the first game of the season for Philly too. Then they're facing each other. But I think both Joel Embiid and Paul George didn't play this one either. I think. I know Paul George didn't play because he wasn't ready yet. He was still hurt. But I think Joel Embiid, either he did play that game or he didn't. But anyways, Bucks won that one 124 to 109. And of course, the final score with this, very close to a similar score as the first game of the season, 109 to 123, which is kind of weird. A few weeks from now, they face each other back here in Milwaukee. By the final time, they face the Bucks in Milwaukee, and then you got April 3rd, and they face each other in Philly. So the Sixers and Bucks on a few weeks will be on ABC, and the final game between these two, April 3rd on TNT. They got the New Orleans Pelicans for the first time this season on Wednesday, so that's their next game. That's one game out of their back-to-backs. So it'll be interesting. So one road game, then they're going back at home to play Miami. So let's get to the stats. I don't know. Right now they got Giannis and Shea like tied for the scoring. Let's see. Yeah, of course they ain't gonna upgrade it until tomorrow. Giannis is fifth in rebounds. Probably gonna be up there, so we'll see. Brooks still up there with blocks with nearly 2 blocks a game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's look at the scoring leaders right quick before we go to the standings. Because I think every single game that's been played has been over. We will read the scores of those in a bit. Yep, all the games in the NBA tonight has been ended. So, of course, Giannis, they got him tied, but right now they just got him in second. Damian Lillard still in 14 with 25 points a game. Do we get any other player that cracked the top 50? Nope, we do not. So let's go to standings. Then we're going to move on to results of TNA Genesis. Okay. Let's see if there's like interesting. Just put that out there. So we'll see if like there's some interesting wrestling stuff to talk about after that. So let's get to the standings. Cleveland, yeah, they still are got the best record in NBA. Of course, they won their last game, and Boston once again lost. And I found out they lost yesterday against Atlanta Hawks. Should I even laugh at that or what? I don't know. There's just some games that they expecting like other teams to beat, but when it comes to Boston, yeah, you're gonna lose to Atlanta. I know we did too, but at least we beat them. Like one game we lost to them, then the next game we beat them. Anyways, let's just go to that. Knicks, they lost their last game. They're kind of slipping too. So it seems like sooner or later the second seed is going to be up for grabs. Well, that third seed right now for us is like for grabs too. Because we're right now we got the fourth seed. We're like 2 games under for the third seed. Then we're a game over the Pacers. Same amount of wins, but they got more losses. Then you got Atlanta in 6. Won their last 3. Of course, we won our last 4, so forgot to mention that. Orlando, wow, they dropped. They really dropped. Now they're the 7th seed. They lost their last 3. Miami went back to 8th. Won their last game. Then Detroit lost their last 2. Then you got Chicago. They did lose today, so they lost their last 5. Philadelphia lost their last 6. Then Brooklyn lost their last 3. Charlotte won their last 2. Toronto, lost their last game, and Washington Wizards, the single-digit winning team, lost the last 10 and the worst record in the NBA and the worst winning streak in the NBA so far. So yeah, most you might as well say they're a lottery team. So I don't know. If you think you were them, you might do like some trades to like start over next season. I don't know, but I guess that just be me just saying like just start all over. They might as well get rid of who they got Jonathan Valanciunas. Some people was thinking he's gonna be gone. I can't even remember his name. I can't believe I forgot his name. Maybe Jordan Poole. They may keep him, or they think he's gonna be the future of the team. Jordan Poole. I mean, can't believe I forgot the other player's name that's on there that was from the Lakers and been traded to the Wizards. I don't know. It's probably gonna come to me at the last second. So yeah. OKC Thunder, best in the West, won their last game. Houston as well, won their last game. Memphis won their last two. So did Denver. And the Clippers won their last four, including beating the crap out of the Lakers. Speaking of the Lakers, they're in six. Of course, they just lost. Dallas won their last game. Minnesota lost their last game. Then Sacramento won their last two. And Phoenix won their last two. They're tied with Golden State, who also won their last two. Spurs lost their last three. Portland just won their game today. Pelicans, okay, 3-game winning streak. So it's probably gonna be the real test on Wednesday for Pelicans and the Bucks. Then Utah lost their last two, but at least they ain't the worst record in the NBA. They just got the worst record in the West. Okay, so let's recap some of these games and remove my camera over here. San Antonio lost to Miami, 128 to 107. Denver beat Orlando, 113 to 100. And of course, the game earlier, 109-123. Sixers lost to the Bucks. OKC beat Brooklyn, 101 to 127. Of course, like I said, the Lakers beat lost to the Clippers, I should say, 102 to 116. Chicago lost to Portland, 102 to 113. And of course, Sacramento beat Washington, so that's not even a given. 123 to 100. Okay, so we're gonna end talking about basketball, and we're gonna talk about the results of TNA Genesis. Let's see if there's the results that's on here. There's a few of them that I knew that who won and lost, but because like I said, half of it I didn't see because it kept on. Oh, hello. Oh, you're back. Cool. Let's see. Of course, there were several WWE NXT stars that was at TNA Genesis. Of course, Cora Jade. I mean, it looked like she's gonna want the challenge for the Knockout Championship. Then you got Axum and Nathan Frazier was watching the tag team match. So that's going on. Who else was there? Okay. Ariana Grace, of course. Oh wow. Ashante Adonis was on the scene before he was interrupted by Jake something. Oh, lead to the improv between the two. Oh, they had a match with Jake something with the victory. Okay. So I knew there was gonna be another. My day's been good so far. Can't complain. So okay, they must have had like the countdown to Genesis match that Jake something and Adonis was on. At least some of them got some light wrestling on there. Yep, that one I mentioned. And for Thursday's Impact, the NXT Tag Team Championships will be on the line as the Rascals will go against Faction. That'll be interesting. Let's see, just days after. Yeah, Cora J, of course, like we said, she did make an appearance. Yeah, and I guess that was pretty much it. So at least you know, what can I do to help your channel? Mainly what we need help with is just like getting the word out about this. So like just tell people about it and spread the word. And like the stuff we talk about is like Milwaukee Bucks. We talk about wrestling, no matter either it's WWE, TNA, or talk about a little bit of NWA too and AEW. So yeah, just trying to get like a lot of subscribers. So that's pretty much what the you can help with. And we do talk about comic books and stuff like that comes out on TV or that's on movies. So that's what we talk about, and also developments that's going on here in the city. So want to tell them about that. That's all we talk about. So let's go back to the results. Like I said, the feed I was watching was acting a little bit funny and kind of sucks. So let's go to the results. I'm gonna like rate it and grade it anyway. Although some of the matches I couldn't see because it just wasn't the feed wasn't working. Of course, yeah, we talked about that earlier. Asante Didanis was on Impact, but ended up losing to Jake something. Oh, and that was the first match on the pre-show. Yep. Then you had Kazarian and Leon Slater. If you check the WFSO preview earlier today, I did my results on those, on like who I think is going to win. But the Jake something and Asante the Adonis, I did not know that match was going to happen, so it was just kind of like the last minute thing that they always throw in, so nothing new. Kazarian and Slater, I think I picked, yep, Frank Kazarian, so was right about that one. Well, the first match of the main card, which I was kind of shocked, they went for Moose and Ace Austin for the X Division title. I said Moose was going to win this one, and all the system, of course, they helped with the assistance to ruin it. Of course, Moose did retain, as I kind of predicted. And wow, the new belt of the X Division belt is not that bad. Although it looks like it's a little bit orange. The strap is orange. But it's like everything else that is like on there that he didn't like was all the same. So one thing they did is gave it a different strap. So, that part didn't make any sense. Okay, Steve Macklin and Eric Young did came out and assist Ace Austin. Then the system and Macklin and Young had their match. Oh, I was right. Steve Macklin and Eric Young did win. Okay, that's good news. Knockouts World Tag Team Championship match is next. I think I was wrong on this one. I'm not sure who won. Like I said, the feed I was watching was like in and out. But I believe, yep, Spitfire did retain. So I was wrong on that one. So that's the only match I got wrong so far. Which can't be upset about. Call yourself trouble. Yeah, he ain't gonna cash that in just yet. I knew he wasn't. And this match, for most of what I saw, hi. But I ain't gonna overdo it though, so I don't think that's fair to you. Uh, yeah, Jordan Grace and Tessa Blanchard was seems like it was the most of the brutal matches on that card, and I have to say from what I saw, that had to be in match of the night. But before I do that, maybe move that camera again. But yeah, that had to be in match of the night, like how so brutal it was. Did that pop up? But yep, as I kind of expected, they weren't going to have Tessa Blanchard lose on her first pay per view. So it makes sense. So as I was mentioned, this probably was Jordan Grace out the door and probably signed with TNA unless if WWE and TNA will work something like a not multi contract like she can still do like NXT, and if she get calls up, go to WWE and can still go to TNA. So maybe they'll work something out. Otherwise, she most likely probably gonna end up going to WWE because I think her contract is up. I think tomorrow, but I know her contract is up like this. Yeah, and although I was right about this match, is I quit match too, but I guess it was just the way how they're gonna make Jazz Alexander say I quit. But we will talk about after the match in a bit, and kind of didn't hear a little bit what I said, but I just want to make sure that I was correct about what Jazz Alexander said after the match. I did went with Mike Santana, and the Northern Armory was banned, and yeah. Josh Alexander said I quit when it seems like Santana was about to smash his face into the steel steps. Yeah, he ended up quitting. Um, what they say like after the match? Yep, Alexander shakes his hand and calls him the standard of TNA. He also says he quit tonight and he quit TNA too. So yeah, his contract is up. So although Josh Alexander was the big standard of TNA, especially like the title wins and all that stuff, he been with them I think like over 6 years, I believe, and at times carried the company on his back. So yeah, I'm just surprised. So WWE sign him, maybe you go to NXT. You never know. It just depends where they're gonna put him. So if he's gonna sign with WWE, he could sign with AEW if you want to. But I know I hate saying this, and I sound like a broken record for some people that some wrestlers going to AEW is not going to help because especially of how AEW is. It's like how WWE was when Vince McMahon was running. It's like he mainly just went to his favorites and never gave not that many people a chance. But at least with this one with Triple H, he's giving some wrestlers a chance. So can't complain about that. So we'll see what happens. And, Royal Rumble is what like a week from this coming Saturday, and we got Saturday night's main event as well. Yeah. Um. Let's see. So in the future, I think Santana. Well, I think this will be his year to him to win the a singles title or win the TNA World title. Cause yeah, he is over. World Tag Team Championship match. As I mentioned with Fraxum, as they call themselves, we're out there watching the match. Um, yeah, it was a decent match. For what I saw, Hardy's did retain as I expected, but the Rascals got another opportunity this Thursday for the NXT Tag Titles. I did mention that. And of course, they mentioned the next pay per view where they're gonna have is TNA Rebellion on Sunday, April 27th in LA. But they're gonna have something in February. I forgot what it's called, but I know they'll mention it sooner or later. So they will have another night. Might as well say TNA Plus special because most of their pay per views will be shown in TNA Plus except for their big four. And of course, they said there's gonna be live this Thursday. They mentioned that. Oh, and they will talk about Josh Alexander on Thursday as well. Interesting. The Clockwork Orange House of Fun match between Masha Slamovich, who's defending the Knockouts title against Rosemary. Some of the stuff was good, but the only thing that sucked, that I was watching and it kept cutting out on me, because that could have been actually match of the night if the feed, wasn't, what I mean. Um, but yeah, Masha Slamovich did retain. It could have been y'all match of the night, but for me, it would have been if the feed I was watching kept coming off. So yeah. Um, of course, I said after the match, Masha Slamovich was confronted by Cora Jade, which sooner or later them two gonna end up fighting. Who knows? Maybe they'll be NXT next Tuesday. And this past Tuesday on NXT, Masha Slamovich was there. She was watching, and I guess Cora Jade, was keeping an eye on her. So just put that out there. Ryan Nemeth interrupted everybody that was on there, just talking about how good was TNA and stuff like that, and he interrupted and he got banned from ringside for the main event. Uh, it was just insane, but Nick Nemeth, Joe Hendry, TNA World Championship. It has his goods and his bad, but there's parts that I missed when JBL popped out of nowhere. But oh, so that's what he did. Okay, he got Frankie Kazarian. Then he clotheslined Ryan Nemeth that tried to interfere. So makes sense. So it seemed like Kazarian was gonna cash in on it, but that didn't happen. Um, oh yeah, they hit their moves back and forth. And yep, one connecting with the final standing ovation to win the match and become the new TNA World Champion. So yep, I was right about this. Only got one match wrong. So I know I said TNA is never predictable, but just go with things that just make sense. So that's just me. So I'm glad Joe Hendry did win, and maybe he'll come to NXT this Tuesday. You never know. Um, Rated from what I saw to now. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna grade it a minus, and I'm gonna from 1 to 10 rating it. I'm gonna give it a 9. So a minus for the grading, and the rating 9 out of 10. Because I think, like I said, if it wasn't for that feed that was messing up on me, it would have been perfect. But yeah, we'll see. And then let's see, there's some more wrestling news before we talk about our final topic of the night, which I know for all y'all that's watching on the East Coast is after midnight, and y'all on the West Coast is probably what, 9. So y'all probably got a lot of time. Of course, they had ideas for Malachi Black. Another member of the Steiner family has reported receiving an offer from WWE. Yeah, it's interesting. Let's see who. Um, okay, Canadian, of course, the Hearts. Mexico, you had the Guerreros. And the United States had the Royal family. The McMahons. Uh, let's see who's one of his kids that's gonna jump in. Because I know he got a son that's right now playing college football. Oh, it is him. Okay, it is his son. Okay, he was offered an NIL deal, which is called Next in Line with WWE. He does play college football, and I know this season, is about to be. Well, the playoffs is probably finally over as of tomorrow because I know the championship game, which is later now instead of early, which I don't get why. It was better earlier. He's their wide receiver. Let's see. Of course, the program has already proven success off the back of one man alone. That's all about Femi. Yeah, of course. Of course, son of Scott Steiner, but a nephew of Rick Steiner. Of course, first cousin with Brian Breaker. We're not shocked about that. Okay, this development involving Brock might not have happened just a shoot 4 years ago, as Scott was at odds with WWE, of course, to his own run, which I can kind of hey Jazz Girl, which is kind of understandable how some of the things that like Scott Steiner was a little bit older and a little bit more slower with I don't know, just sometimes if you're like big and you have too many muscles, you get a little bit slower and you gotta work on your like speed or I don't know, maybe do some yoga. But since like the emergence of Braun Breaker, who was the current Intercontinental Championship, well, Intercontinental Champion, which is good so far. And I know he got a match tomorrow. I forgot who he got. Oh, Sheamus. Yeah, he got Sheamus tomorrow for the Intercontinental title. Um, I don't know who to choose between them two. I know this will be with Sheamus. This will be the final championship that he has hold since he's been there. Then again, now you got yeah, he holds the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. So, and United States Champion multiple times. So he almost done it all except for that. So we'll see what happens. Um, let's see if there's anything else to talk about. Um, well, they probably got ideas. Of course, if y'all know, Malachi Black is done with AEW and WWE. I guess it seems like they already got plans for him. So probably what they're gonna do, they're gonna call him up to the main roster since the last time he was on the main roster, he skedaddle. And I thought for him too that him being AEW he was gonna be treated a little bit more better. Not saying he was badly treated, but then again, Vince McMahon was in there and was one of the few that that released him from his contract. And we know like Triple H, has his favorites, and Malachi Black, also known as Aleister Black, was one of his favorites, and that's good that that he's gonna bring him back, and it'll be funny, he'll come back at the Royal Rumble. But well, debut by Penta, I actually liked it this past Monday. And I was just laughing. It was just so funny that some people was like, Penta had better mic skills with limited English, better than Ricochet. Although, but I thought that was the best promo that he can say. And most good promos does come from the heart. So that'd be cool. Um, let's see. Let's see who else. What else? What else? Um, Triple A's make women specifically feel absolutely equal to the man, and it should be. Um, let's see. No, they're gonna nope. Nope. I think this is a sad thing, they doing with Braun Breaker for like 2 straight weeks. He was just sitting out there. Then now he was getting like a little bit of a program with Sheamus. Like, about time. Uh, Natalia got to win the Women's Intercontinental Championship one time before she retires, at least. Um, of course, y'all saw this past Saturday that the Acclaim did break up. Matt Caster and Anthony Bowens going their separate ways. Matt Caster going on his own, and Anthony Bowens is going with Billy Gunn. If you're going with like a veteran that can help you get to where you're going, Billy Gunn is the right person for him. For AEW, while you're doing the psst. And yeah, a brutal match for Heyman, Adam Page, and Christopher Daniels with his Christopher Daniels final match of his career. So yeah, he did say he was going to retire in the week. So I guess they had to set up this match, and yeah, he's done. He's still going to be with AEW, like being like an authority figure on there, but yeah, his career is officially over. Not gonna read the results. Okay, Tommy Dreamer discussed how long the WWE TNA deal has been in the works. It's probably been for a while, but let me just get their take on it. Yeah, even though the two have been working together since 2022, which they were working a little bit longer than that, but like doing other things together. So, um, was sporadic appearance of TNA wrestlers on WWE shows. Okay, probably before they got their things going in 2024. So they said it's like about a year they was working with it. So, of course, it started with the Royal Rumble with Jordan Grace was on there. Um, Both companies are separately privately owned. No one will tell somebody else how to do their own stuff. We saw the unsuccessful creative brand of ECW when it was left alone. The WWE's relaunch if it was left alone. I thought it could have been great, but it falls to another WWE property and then it won't be as successful or well achieved. It's because of what Vince McMahon was doing. Wasn't treating it how it was like how it got it started. So yeah. So I can understand that, and it's a good we talk about that. When's the Royal Rumble again? Next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Yep, the first weekend of February. Yep, that first Saturday of February. So yeah, that's mainly with the Royal Rumble. I have to say that was like around 2000. Yeah, 2008. That the first time that me and her like went out and actually and that was like around the time we said that we was officially a couple. I think it was like weeks later we ended up being going to, the first, 17 years ago. You're right. Um, because tomorrow is kind of like anniversary of like being together. So that's tomorrow. So every Martin Luther King Day is our anniversary. So yeah, kind of figure. But we were so young. I guess, but then again, you were so young when you arrived here. Although this was before me, but if we would have got together when you arrived here in '99, I would have been still in school at 18, and you probably would have been, let's see,
I just posted how old I was.
24. Okay. And I know some people are going to look at that different, like, ooh. But no, we met in 2007 in October. But was talking long before then, maybe like a few months beforehand.
Yeah.
But yeah, always going to love that woman, no matter what.
Aww.
But
Because I bought you a serial killer spoon.
yeah, I'm going to show y'all that too.
Explain why.
Well, before we go on, I'm going to show y'all this. This is a gift she got me for our anniversary. Me, I wasn't expecting anything, but I know I got to do something for hers.
But
I'm
you've got to explain why I would do this.
right. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all up close. If y'all can probably see it. It says serial killer weapon of choice. I will show you guys on sorry, I showed you guys on, y'all probably can't even see it, but it's on there. But show you guys on Twitch. Yes, with not that much lighting, y'all probably won't be able to see it, so I apologize. So I will show you guys on there. Oh, okay, y'all be able to see it on the pre-recorded part. Serial killer weapon of choice. It's because of her love of serial killers and my love for cereal. Yeah, this is why she got this for me. I should use it tomorrow, or should I just keep it just as a souvenir? I don't know.
Entirely up to you, boo.
I don't know. It'll come to me eventually, but I'm thinking I probably will use it. It'll just be like my special. Probably should use it whenever I eat like a brand new cereal that came out. And lucky me, there's a lot of brand new cereal that came out in the past couple of months. So
You always find a brand new cereal.
seems like they always come when I'm around.
That is true.
And just that lucky. For y'all that's still on here on the live, do y'all think Gunter's IC title reign was better than his world title reign right now? Part of me, I don't know, because some of y'all did say his IC title run is better than his world title run. I can't say anything until he lose the world title. But if I had to judge it, if I had no choice but to judge it, I would say a little bit of yes, but right now it's too early to tell. But that's just me. It's just too early to tell. And don't forget about, the Royal Rumble. It's going to be like full of surprises and stuff too. So that'll be interesting. And, okay, that does explain more of some of these, older stars was on steroids. You see, like Jake the Snake Roberts explained the ease of with which he could get steroids. Probably not going to end up like getting into all that because I'm not a big fan of steroids, and there's, sadly enough, there's some people in Wisconsin when I used to hang with like a certain crowd in the indie wrestling part. because some of them, they were known for like taking steroids, and there's some proof to that. And I think there's a few of them that still do it now.
Yes, they do.
Like, I'm not gonna say who, but I just have my feeling that there are a few of them as this day that I think still take steroids, and I think a few of them they don't like me and I don't like them. So yeah, but I'm not gonna say who. Um, I just hope the bad rep in Wisconsin is not totally ruined by actions of certain promoters and certain people. So I'm just trying to do my best. Make it like look be better, and that was our mission from the beginning. Why we do Wrestling Fans Speak Out, but then again, we try to do like more reports and stuff like that about WWE, TNA, and at the time. But we're starting to do talk about more of the indies too. So we're kind of like going back to basics and stuff like that. There will be a program note before we go off the air that I will explain to everybody. So just give me a moment, and I think there's probably ain't that much to talk about. Oh yeah, she was ringside. Victoria was at ringside for WWE SmackDown this past Friday. So yeah, that happened. Um, Maybe Jay Cargill. Maybe she'll return at the Royal Rumble. Who knows? Rey Mysterio should have still won his match at home against Kevin Owens, but I get why. Um, let's see. Yeah, second anniversary of Jay Briscoe's death. Rest in peace to Jay Briscoe, a two-time Ring of Honor champion, also multiple Ring of Honor tag champ. Of course, Charlotte. Oh yeah, Charlotte did like a returning video, so she might end up returning in the Royal Rumble. So we'll see.
I told you that.
Yeah, you did. I'm just saying they showed it again this past Friday.
Then listen to your wife.
I do.
When?
Since ever. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. But I don't know what's up with this Corey Graves and WWE situation. Like, is it a from what they make it seem like, it's like more of a hoax that is part of the storyline.
From I've heard two things. I heard somebody say that it's partially based on how he actually feels, but it was resolved.
Uh huh.
And the other part is that it's a story.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. See how far that goes. Um, yeah, I think we probably gonna end up stopping the wrestling talk from there and get to our final thing before we end the show. Um, I understand some people are not fans, comic book and TV movies ever since Iron Man, but they did movies before that. But I think that many movies wasn't received since Blade. I think Blade just started, kick it off. Then you have like X-Men that, expand the I'll just say expand the audience more. Cause I think, it was just more than just, that Blade movie and, expand their audience. So that was pretty good, all that setup. And I did like every single Marvel movie. I can understand why people didn't like the before the Fantastic Four that's coming out this year. They didn't like the one that came out. I think it was like 2017, 2018 or something like that. Not many people didn't like that, but I did. But I guess my only problem was like how the Thing looked. I didn't like that. It looked like he was like a broken person or something like that. It just didn't look right. That's my only problem with that Fantastic Four movie was it didn't have to do with Human Torch being black, because it's been like that in the comics at times if y'all pay attention. But it was not that bad in the movie. I just didn't like how they made the thing. Just didn't like how they make them. But anyways, let's see. James Gunn explained how DC Studios were different to DC Elseworld. Let's see. Okay, say of course they still their upcoming lineup with Superman coming out this year, and of course you got Peacemaker, the TV series season 2 a month later. Then you got Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, that's coming out June of next year. You got Clayface in 2026. Brave and the Bold, we don't know what's going on with that. We don't know. And Clayface, is it going to be like Elseworld or is it going to be DC Studios? We do not know. Last week I did do my review on Creature Commandos, so y'all have opportunity, check that video out.
You haven't interviewed me about Venom yet. You just bypassed me completely.
We got you tomorrow. See, of course, the multi-universe, we're going to be focused on one universe from that multiverse when we talk about Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. Which, I don't know if the phase, like the Marvel phases, it like go on for like 3 years, 3 to 4 years. I think with the DCU, I think it's going to go out longer than that, and I don't think it should, but I don't know, saying James Gunn saying that he ain't gonna improve all scripts and stuff until he feels that is right. Of course, we kind of knew that Robert Pattinson would not be DCU's Batman, and plus, even if he was, it wouldn't make any sense unless you make him older and say that was years later. So, of course, that wouldn't work. We already know about the Penguin getting the season 2 since it was well received.
People are going nuts over it.
Yeah, they really like the first season, and they are going to make a second one. It's just
and I've seen a lot of people who aren't comic book fans, like traditional movies that we would like, liking it.
And yeah, like I said, it was a good show. So, but kind of hated what he did to her friend in the end. But yeah. Of course, they working on the Batman Part 2. That will be on DC Elseworld. That's gonna come out, I think, 26 or 27. I think they pushed it back because they thought it was, no, 27. Yeah, 2027. Because they're gonna film it in 2026. Cheap viewers on Streambo.com. I don't get what you meant by that. Extensive motel. This is on Twitch. It's not on YouTube or anything like that. It's just somebody just talking on Twitch. I think it's like one of those things. They said they'll help you get more subscribers and more followers if you follow this link. So most of that I don't even follow anyway. It just don't make any sense. Of course, Harley Quinn, the animated TV series, it just started this past Thursday, and that's like DC Elseworld and all the other sequels after Harley Quinn. You have was it Kite Man? Hell yeah, that came out, and I think it was something else that's. I don't think it's going to come out just yet. Of course, you got Batman Cape Crusader season 1 that came out this past August, and it was very good as well. Everybody knows that, but probably some of y'all don't. I'm a big Batman fan. Wait. Of course, DC imprint that published standalone stories set outside a regular DC comic book canon, like, of course, Kingdom Come and Superman Red Sun. So, yeah, we knew about that. Of course, they are going to try to do, like, another, So they calling it the Batman Epic Crime Saga for Matt Reeves takes a Batman universe. Okay. Uh, it would probably make sense, especially if they're gonna do like one chapter. They're gonna make like a multi-universe saga or whatever, kind of like what the Marvel Studios is doing right now. If they want to do something like that later on, why not have like Elseworld keep going? Maybe one day we end up seeing a black Superman. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. I don't know. It's all this stuff's got to be approved by James Gunn before the Elseworld stuff that's gonna be going on. So let's see. There are many more Elseworld stories. There are many more presentations of Wonder Woman and Batman and Superman, especially that if you've seen them showing up in different ways in different Elseworld stories. Okay. Yeah, Watchmen. They did like 2 seasons so far. I think that's part of Elseworld as well. Um. Yep, Supergirl Woman tomorrow, June 26, 2026. And you got Clayface months later. So yeah, interesting. So we don't know, if Clayface is going to be part of the DCU or going to be Elseworld. We don't know. Where I know about season 2, Peacemaker is going to be coming out in August of this year. Lanterns, we're not sure. I think they still writing I think they got the script ready. They just gotta get the people. Creature Commando season 2, yeah, it got renewed for season 2 by HBO. So we don't know when. It could be it may happen in a few years. Yeah, there was a rumor about Swamp Thing that they may not do it, but it's part of the chapter 1 Gods and Monsters. But that's just a rumor right now. So I'm like y'all people. I'll see it. Well, I'll believe it till I see it. Just put it that way. So yeah, we will see. Sorry. Program note. We are going to do her review of Venom: The Last Dance tomorrow, so watch out for that one sometime tomorrow. It's going to be on my TikTok page, since now TikTok is back on, and it will be also on our YouTube channel as well. So, excuse me, watch out for that. There are going to be announcements to come. We did do a couple of videos of stuff that was going to be for exclusive, so that's going to come out this summer. So you guys, get to watch, some wrestling action from here or wherever I go this year. So this summer you'll see the release of those episodes. So I still got recordings to do. Yeah, it just sucks I didn't get to go to the Saturday show with WMW, but I was supposed to go see AJ Green. That didn't happen because of, I guess it's something with me and bars just doesn't work. But I've been going to bars by myself, but I guess it was just this time. It was just, I don't know, it was nerves or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think there. Oh, excuse me. Next Thursday, we will start, our wrestling talk series, which would be, we do live shows Mondays and Thursdays, and we'll see the repeats like Monday through Friday. So Thursday we're gonna have 2 live episodes, then we're gonna have one on Friday, the pre-record episode, and we're gonna start off with let me look at my list, because sorry guys, let me look at my list. Yeah, I got March halfway full, so if any wrestlers or referees, ring announcers or promoters or anything like that, if y'all watching this and y'all want to be on the podcast, DM me on the Arthur Smith page of Facebook. But yeah, we got Brandon Kendriff. He's the owner of or a promoter and owner of an upcoming wrestling fed in Chicago. So got him. Then you get Buns. He wrestled for OVW. Yeah, he still does. So I got him on that Thursday, January 30th, 1 p.m. and 1 p.m. So you get a chance to check those out. And starting, next Friday, you'll see the pre-recorded episodes of those starting, that Friday the 31st from Monday through Friday. So that's one program note. And I think that's all the program notes I'm going to talk about. And plus, Friday we'll probably do like a live WFSO preview of Saturday night's main event. So I think everybody liked it when we talk about that. Although it's not like a PLE event, but it's like a special event. So we will, talk about that. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching on Twitch live. We do need more followers, so share the channel and let people know we do like live shows on here from this to WFSO preview, After Dark, and after the Bucks games that end. It depends on where I'm at, so either within the hour or it'll be later after that. It all depends what's going on. I know I gotta redo the WFSO Radio Network page on our website, WrestlingFansSpeakOut.weebly.com. Please check that out for upcoming events in the Midwest. Let's see. Also, photos we took at like some Bucks games, and also pictures of wrestlers and stuff like that. So check it out. Check that website out. After you guys on YouTube, thanks for the likes. But please subscribe to the channel. I think a few of y'all did subscribe today, so I appreciate it. And I think we're probably exactly at 450 subscribers. So we're trying to get to 500 by the end of the month. So hopefully we can get there by next Friday. So, share the channel and let people know what we talk about. If they like content like this, please follow us and share the channel. And there's probably some past like wrestling stuff you might like, so get a chance to check it out on our YouTube channel. But I think, that's pretty much it. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, you guys have a good night and have a good week.